Welcome to this short introduction on Google Apps Script. You're probably wondering, what is Google Apps Script? It is a set of JavaScript APIs that expose the functionality and data of Google's popular online applications such as Spreadsheets, Calendar, and Gmail. There is also an online IDE with a debugger. Today we will look at that IDE. If you'd like to follow along, it's easy to do. The best part about Google Apps Script is that it is free. If you have a Google or Gmail account, and most people do, then head over to http developers.google.com/apps-script. Then from here you click on the Get Started button, and then you will see the IDE. Now sometimes, if it's your first time running Google Apps Script, then you might see another screen that has a Start Scripting button on it, and then that will take you to the IDE. So for now, just go ahead and click on Blank Project, and this will open up a project that we can get started from scratch. And you see this looks somewhat like an IDE if you've used Visual Studio or Xcode in the past. We have a place for our code. We have a list of files in our project. We have a menu bar, and we have some buttons for saving code, running code, debugging, and other things. So for right now, just to get started, let's go ahead and select all of the code in this file and delete it. And you'll notice that the file for code.gs now has a red star on it, and that means that there are unsaved changes to the file. If we were to save the file, and we can hit Command S on the Mac, Control S on the PC, it will ask us to rename the project, and we'll just say Google Script Demo, and that will save everything. So now let's type some code in here. So let's type in the following code. We're going to create a function called say hello, and notice we get syntax highlighting. And then we're going to type logger. Now logger is an object that is provided to you by Google Apps Script, and as you might guess, its purpose is to log messages to some kind of console or file or something. Now when we hit dot, as you might expect in other IDEs, we get a list of possible completions. In this case, we want to select the last one. This is going to take a message, and our message will be hello PolyGlotDevCast, and then we'll finish off our function and we'll save it. Now if we want to execute the function, we have to select it from this drop down next to the debug button. Now since there's only one in there, it's going to be selected by default, but if there were many, we would have to select the one that we want to run. Now if we intend to run it, we simply hit the run button, and it appears that nothing happened. That's because in Google Apps Script the logs are always stored under View, Logs, and this pane opens up and we see the results of the function, as we expect would be hello PolyGlotDevCast.